haven't been in that.
My check mark went away. So I had been like wanting to get it re-verified. And so I clicked on the link and it asked me for like my login information. And like an idiot, I gave it because it said it was from TikTok. So I fell for a scam. And then within a couple minutes, I went to log into this account and the email attached to it had been changed. And I didn't put my phone number to it. And so it was literally, you can only log in with the password and the email that goes with it. So I was locked out of my own account. So that was crazy for a few days. And I told the hacker, I'm like, I will get my account back. Like, rest assured, I will get my account back. And he tried to sell it to me for $400. I was like, no, I'm not paying for my own account. I'm going to go about it the legal way and contact TikTok and can help me out with that. Because there's like several email addresses that you can email TikTok, but they don't like they don't respond back to you very fast. So Ken was able to find like where you put or like report a ticket or put a ticket in, a problem ticket. And so he helped me with that. And I got a response back from them saying, if you give us the email that was attached when you created the account and all this kind of stuff, but thankfully I didn't want that because I'm the owner of the account. So my account back, and I mean, at least it's not in the hands of a scammer. I think it was heartbreaking to kind of watch all these people just kind of like go bananas trying to buy my account, which I'm pretty sure is illegal. At least I'm getting trouble for it anyway.
So you think
so
you were taking a nap?
I was watching him go live from my account.
What happened to your nap?
For money. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
So she's not very knowledgeable when it comes to scams. Another lie. Gypsy, do you not realize that every time you open your mouth, a lie is detected? She can literally lie so easily, but she still doesn't understand that people are onto her. If you're not knowledgeable about scams, please. Oh, I also want to say that she was chatting with the hacker when she was having her child. A lot of people are like, oh God, how did she do that? Do I think that it's showing that her priorities are not in line? Yes. But do I think that her being on social media at that time is crazy? Not really. But let's hear what she says about life with baby Aurora. And by the way, this is probably going to upset some of y'all, but this is her giving herself another opportunity to let everyone know how easy breezy life has been for her since having this baby.
Good. The first few days were a little overwhelming, but Ken was absolutely so supportive. I didn't have postpartum depression, but I did go through a little bit of postpartum anxiety, which I think is absolutely, normal for a first-time mom. You look at all the things that could go wrong, it kind of freaks you out. Even when you're in the car, you're like, oh my God, there's cars passing by. Like, it's overwhelming a little bit. But I've adjusted. Like, my hormones have leveled out now. I still have moments of
Some of the comments said that hormones don't actually level out for about 2 years. Tell me how you feel about that down below. But of course, we have Gypsy making sure that she's telling everyone how easy breezy things are while also not giving out proper advice. Like, postpartum depression doesn't come until, based on what a lot of people are saying, anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks after having your child.
Emotional, especially, when I look at my little girl, it brings up a lot of emotions about my mother. And it's hard to look at this little innocent baby, and know that I was once a little innocent baby.
You were a little innocent baby, and now you're a big mommy murderer.
I don't understand how parents could hurt their kids. I just don't.
I think hurt or know that your child has a chromosome deletion, and you are getting medical help for them because of this chromosome deletion disorder, or whatever you want to label it as.
That's been the hardest part, since I had her, is having to like face the fact that I was innocent once. It's hard, but it made me just kind of that much more want to be the best mom for her and do right by her, and I will. She's gonna be in a family full of love, and she is not gonna know or have to experience the pain that I did. So
this look on her face right here, it bothers me. The way that she presents on camera is it very much, well, I've got it easy, if I was a victim, I would never do that, and I'm just here to change my life. Like, and we know all of that is BS nonsense. We know it. Like, we've seen the medical records. We've seen the, crime scene photos. We've seen all the digital evidence that led up to the crime. Gypsy knew that she had this micro deletion long before Dee was unalived. Dee Dee was going through her own medical issues towards the end of her life.
There's a message showing that Gypsy Rose is acknowledging her medical condition and the subsequent treatments that were required. Not only that, but this message gives us insight into Dee Dee's declining health the months up to her demise. This is a snippet of an ongoing FB conversation with Aaliyah and Gypsy. Gypsy writes, as we're both Catholic Christians, anyway, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. I've fight all the medical issues, but I'm a fighter. I'll be okay. My mom's health has gotten worse over the years. She's got diabetes, heart problems, glaucoma, affects eye vision, liver disease, kidney failure, Parkinson's disease, so she's trying to still keep up, but we had to stop doing the newsletter, and we have only had 3 movie nights this year, and only 1 last year. She just had kidney surgery for kidney stone removal. She's getting better from it. This message was included with a bunch of messages to Aaliyah, her friend, but I thought it would be really important to specifically highlight this one. This was 8 months before Dee Dee Blanchard's demise. Gypsy, then 23, acknowledges the medical procedures that she had undergone. By this time, most medical treatments had completely stopped. They would only go to the emergency room to have Gypsy's feeding tube replaced. This highlights Dee Dee's numerous health conditions that led to frequent hospital visits via ambulance. This offers a key perspective into the dynamic between Gypsy and Dee Dee and the complexity of everything that was going on. It also debunks the narrative of MVP. This is a case of medical malingering, which GRB was completely complicit in as an adult. And it's evidence like this that's coming out that further supports the real narrative of the case.
And she has a really good daddy. Ken is a really, really good dad. He's not afraid of poopy diapers either. I thought he would have been one of those guys who's like, ooh, poopy diapers.
She's sitting here talking Ken up like he's just great and he's not afraid of poopy diapers and all of this. The minute that Gypsy Rose is done with Ken, we are going to see her dragging him, cussing him out, saying how bad he is. It's the same thing that she did with Ryan. It just so happens that Ken is still in her good graces for now. Wait until he isn't. This is the final clip that I'm going to respond to. I will drop in where she talks about her nose job, Mia's nose job and chin implant. I don't really care too much about that.
Yeah, my sister, she did get her nose done too. We went to the same surgeon. So Mia's nose, she could tell you, was crooked. And she had like a deviated septum too. So I had rhino and septoplasty. From the front, you really can't tell a difference, which is fine. I wasn't looking for a skinnier nose. I was looking for the bump to be taken away. So for her, they had taken the bump away that she had, straightened her nose, and then lifted the tip. Whereas I had just took the bump away and then lifted the tip. So the side profile is the only way you could really see that I had a nose job. So, and then she got a chin implant too, which I told her, I said, it's gonna hurt for now, but the swelling will go down. For me, I just started being able to feel the tip and be able to like move the tip. Before, like my tip felt very like stiff, and for the first couple months, I couldn't feel the tip. So now I can feel my whole nose. Okay, so for my teeth. Okay, so this is a bridge. So they don't come out. They are attached to my other teeth. Whereas the top ones are a partial. So it's a partial denture. I was pregnant during the journey. I wasn't pregnant when we started the journey of my teeth, but during the process I was pregnant. So they can't put implants on a woman that's pregnant or a person that's pregnant. So going forward, in the future I could get an implant. But for right now they look really nice. I'm really proud of them. They're really white. I still remember whenever I asked for like Hollywood white. She was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes, I want Hollywood white."
She really talks as if she knows everything about rhinoplasty. She really thinks that she just knows so much, where she's explaining, oh, well, I just want to know, like, girl, please. But I want to focus on this, where she talks about her haters and her supporters.
Well, anyway, it is time to feed her, so it's about that time. So thank you so much for watching my life and being on this journey with me. I'm not perfect. I know you guys have seen me make some mistakes and wrong choices and flub-ups and embarrassing moments. Who remembers that video that I did in the fall when my fly was down on my pants? Like, that was embarrassing. I never said it was perfect, though. I know I get a lot of hate, and a lot of videos that I come across are hating on me, but I don't let it get to me much.
No. Embarrassing is not that. Embarrassing is the bigger things that you've done, the way that you manipulated Ryan, the way that you manipulated Nick, the way that you have come out and you have been caught in so many lies. And when someone exposes them and says, well, this is actually not true, you want to jump in their DMs and be messy.
because I know who I am and my family knows who I am, and that's all that matters. So, but I also know that I have a lot of support out there too, and I don't want the haters to overshadow the support. So, whenever I go out in public, I'm always greeted with really nice people, and I get to meet really nice people that share their personal journeys with me as well. And I might not see everybody's DMs that might DM me, but please know that my heart is always going to be with anyone that has gone through any type of trauma in their life. I came on this app not to encourage people to commit crimes. Like that was never my end game, nor was it to make money. My end game was always to try to be and I know this sounds stupid, but like an inspiration of when you go through something really, really traumatic and you think that you can't take a next step forward. That was my end game, was to prove that you can.
No, her end game was money. She's just lying. She can't be honest about it. The problem is that you early on said that you wanted to do advocacy work, and instead you made mess, and you haven't done a single bit of being an actual advocate. And for me, when I think of trauma, y'all might hate me for saying this, I don't think of somebody that has a microdeletion going through medical visits and stuff like that. In my opinion, Dee Dee Blanchard was somebody who obviously knew about the microdeletion, and she was probably visiting too many doctors, but it was probably because she was worried sick and didn't know how to handle this. And then the scam came in, and she realized that she could make money by having Gypsy in a wheelchair, and at least when they were out and about. And in my opinion, I don't think that Gypsy ever used a wheelchair inside her house. I will stand on that until the end of time. I think the wheelchair was a prop for when they were outside of those four walls. And I've always thought that, and it's just how I feel.
And to be an example of that, there's a lot of rumors on TikTok of this, that, and the other. 99.9% of everything that content creators make about me is lies. It's clickbait.
99.9% of what you say is lies. That's why content creators cover you. It's because you literally cannot keep your lies straight, and it feeds the content machine. And people that want to cover it will.
And if you're someone that knows me or is a friend of me, there's a reason why you guys are friends with me and you guys ride for me so hard on this app.
Listen, if you're riding for Gypsy Rose and going out of your way to defend her, I think that you have major issues. I think that you're parasocially connected to her, and being parasocial with someone is bad enough. Being parasocial with somebody like Gypsy Rose is unimaginable to me.
Defend me is because you guys know my heart, and I might not always make the best choices, but you have to also remember, I did spend 24 years of my life under my mom's thumb and was not able to make mistakes like teenagers make and rebel and all this kind of stuff and make dumb choices. So I'm doing that at 33 years old.
So rebelling, like going on the internet and being sexual with grown men, rebelling, running out of your house and having a neighbor take you to the hospital to visit this guy that you were crushing on, rebel like, I don't know, making some very suggestive videos after Nicholas Godeshan sent you an item in the mail.
Yeah.
But your final act is the problem. The final act is you manipulated a disabled man to kill your mother.
Give me a little grace, please. But every month, every day, every week, I feel like I am growing as a person, and you learn by experience. So yeah, I've made some experiences and learned from them. So navigating life. And I think that, they ask me, thank you. A lot of people ask me, why are you a fan of Gypsy? Why are you supporting this girl? And I think it's just because, despite my age being 33 years old, I think Gen Z relates to me because we are all just trying to figure out who we are. I don't know who I am in terms of everything. I'm on a journey of self-discovery. And I think that, we're all making mistakes, we're all learning from it, and we're trying to navigate life. And that's why it's relatable. That's why I'm relatable.
Well, shut the fuck up. Whatever. She's talking about how she can't feed her baby and all this kind of stuff. I'll drop off a couple of clips at the end if you want to sit around and watch it. But I'm so tired of this narrative that, we're just trying to figure it out. I'm just someone who is making silly, goofy mistakes.
No.
That's not it. That's not it at all.
I was supposed to have an induction. Thank you, Barbara. I was actually supposed to have an induction today. But she had other plans, so she came a little early. I am not nursing, unfortunately. I did produce colostrum, so I was feeding her colostrum. While I was my milk supply. Everybody was like, your milk will come in a few days. And I pumped it. I was able to get a drop, and that's about it. So, we're formula feeding. And it's okay, because as long as she's fed, that's all that matters. So, but I did try to breastfeed first. No, I made a choice a long time ago that I wasn't going to show her on social media. It's to respect her privacy. We're trying to keep her as private as we possibly can. You know, I said a long time ago, I'm not gonna try to be a mommy influencer. I'm not gonna try and post about her. That's just for, I mean, I'm a new mom. I'm protective of her, and there's just a lot of creeps out there. So it's just the best for her to keep her out of it. But I can tell you, she is a beautiful baby girl. She is healthy. She has a head full of hair. She's so beautiful. I think she has my eyes. I think she has my eyes but can smile. And her little mouth looks like cantaloupe. I did join Red though.
Don't forget to click that subscribe button, though. Okay? Okay? Click that button.